Holy fuck, this was a horrible idea. Alrighty. Hello, YouTubeverse. I don't know if that's a thing, but hey, if it isn't, it is now. This is Nick McFly. Well, technically Mr. Nick McFly according to the logo, but hey, what are you gonna do? We are, and by we I mean me and you guys that are watching, are on our way to the Royal Blue ATV Park. Hey, look, ice. And if the ice on the side of the hills over there is any indication, it's just you know, it's a nice toasty 40-something-ish degrees today, but you know, that's what you get in East Tennessee. I've never actually been on this road before. I've driven by it, man, probably a dozen times or more, and I've made the same joke every time about the stinking creek. According to the Gypsy, we are 3.4 miles away, so hopefully we will find this place, because I have no idea where it's at. Never been here before, and it's one of the many first times and first things you're going to see today, because this is my very first video, very first time using this equipment, and pretty much maybe not necessarily my first time riding this motorcycle, but damn near. So I've actually only been off-roading 2.5 times, to be generous. Last 2 times were pretty successful, more or less, although the very last time I was pretty much scared shitless the whole time. Yeah, it was up on the mountain trail with literally maybe a foot-ish of trail, and then just a drop off the side of the mountain. So we'll see how this goes. Again, never done this before, never done this trail before, never done recording with a voiceover before. So yeah, you guys are in on the ground floor. When I get there though, I'll probably park and get some food in me, because I'm a tad bit hungry, and it doesn't help that I have the, oh, wait a minute, what's this? No, that's a cemetery. That's not where we're going. Man, riding around here never ceases to amaze me. Love living here, which I'll go into shortly. I'm actually not from here. Well, I got time now. I'm not actually from here, so I live just outside of Knoxville in East Tennessee. I moved down here a year ago, almost to the day, well, about a year and a month ago. Prior to that, I was actually in the suburbs of Chicago. So I finally got tired of the 6-month-long non-riding time frame, and finally said screw it. I've been wanting to live by mountains my entire life, just didn't know which mountains. And after a quick visit to the Knoxville area, I absolutely fell in love with the place. So I said screw it. I have a, oh wait, what's this? The Ridges. Oh, campground. Alright, it's also not what we want. So yeah, I'll probably get sidetracked. What was I saying? Yeah, so originally from Chicago, just moved down here. One visit was all it took to sell me on the idea, and I've loved it ever since. That's cool. I'll talk more about that probably throughout the ride. So the point of this video is a little bit of an introduction to me, to the channel, and I need a lot more practice in off-roading. So today was a relatively decent day, albeit chilly. So I said screw it. I'm wearing 2 pairs of thermal long johns, 2 thermal shirts, all underneath my overalls, and then of course my climb gear. Although if you ask me, I would pronounce it Klim. It's spelled K-L-I-M, but what are you gonna do? Be really bummed we get there though, just to find out that it's not open. That would be my luck. Alright, here we are. Royal Blue ATV Park. ATV Resorts. No solicitation, I'm not soliciting. Alright, well, let's kill the engine here. I have no idea. Well, unfortunately, all I could find online was a PDF of the trails. Couldn't even find anything on any of the GPS apps that I use. Although I think Google Maps had some, so I may check it on my phone here shortly, but the guy didn't have any. Garmin didn't have any. So, alright, I'm gonna park it here until I figure out what the hell I'm doing and go ahead and eat my lunch. Hello folks, I'm just going to go ahead and pause this video really quick and chime in. So it actually took me 2.5 hours to find the trail that I planned on going on today. So the next few minutes of the video is just kind of me giving an introduction of the channel, of myself. You know, but the camera was rolling the whole time, so you still get to see a lot of the beautiful roads that I was riding today. But if you just want to jump to the trail itself, I'm going to put a timestamp down below. But fair warning, it's only a few minutes at the end because it did not go well. So thanks for tuning in and talk to you later. All right, lunch is complete. Although, while I was eating lunch, I walked around this parking lot here and I still have no idea where the actual trails begin. I looked at the map that I found online. Walked over to the general store over there, but it's closed. And there's just this random John Deere machinery over here that's been running the entire time, even though there's nobody in it or nobody around. So I'm gonna try to drive up that driveway right there and try my luck, because that's the only place I could think of other than that way, but that looks like that way is not accessible. So let's see what happens.
Security cameras in use. I still have no idea if this is the right way, but apparently we're going this way. Still have no idea where to go. Oh, I saw a sign that said RN. I'm assuming there's a run. Except it's behind me, so...
I still have no idea where I'm going. Nope, that's a plane. I say I hear other vehicles, but that's a plane. So the only thing I could think of is the trails are actually further down the road? I don't know. We'll drive a little bit more down Stinking Creek Road and see what we see. Otherwise, I have no clue. And there's that John Deere that's still just hanging out. Still nobody in it. Or maybe everyone's dead. And we got a Sixth Sense scenario thing going on here. Although that would make me dead. I mean, at this point, I would say it's safe to say there is no entrance to this place on this side. Or if there is, I can't find it. I mean, it's still a cool road, but the whole point was to start... Oh, wait. Driveway or path? Driveway or path? Vacation rental. So, driveway. And what do we got here? Oh, another cemetery. Maybe everybody is dead. That's the second cemetery I've seen so far. Alright, well, like I said, let's just do the introduction portion then and try my luck another day. Oh, look at that, more ice. So, what is this YouTube channel going to be about? Well, if it isn't clear thus far, it's going to be mainly about me learning how to off-road and bringing you guys along for the ride. Quite literally. I have been riding road bikes for about 7 years. I've actually gone through, at the time, 7 different bikes in 6 years, if you can believe it. I kept changing my mind or going a little bit bigger, because I started going a little bit further and a little bit further. First bike was actually an Harley Davidson Iron 883, a little Sportster. Right after my very first payment on that bike, I ran on, well, not off the road, but I dropped the bike in the middle of a thunderstorm when a car drove in front of me and cut me off. Slammed on my brakes, bike went down. I slid for about a block and a half, actually. Surprisingly and luckily, walked away, no damage to me. Bike was totaled. So, long story short, worked out a deal with them to get another iron. That lasted the rest of that season. Switched up to a Harley Fat Bob, I believe. From there, I went to a Street Glide, which was too big of a jump at that time for me. It was too much bike, it was too heavy. With all my ankle problems, which I'll get to in a second. But so traded that bike in and went down to a Fat Boy. And then I got a Road King Special, and that lasted about rest of that season. And then went to a Road Glide. Finally decided I wanted to do major miles, and Road Glide was really the only option at that time that I was looking at after quite a bit of research. So I got that, and so within that last year I went from that Road King Special to the Road Glide Special. Took my first major trip to Sturgis that year, talked to the Indian motorcycle guys, because I've had my eye on Indian bikes for quite a while, and said, hey man, what's the deal on a fixed fairing bike? You guys gonna do your own Road Glide? What's the dealio? And the guy looked me in the eye and went, well, I can't answer that question, and then leaned in closer and went, yeah, but we totally are. So another 2 months after that, they came out, or they announced officially, the Indian Challenger. And as soon as I saw that, I put my Road Glide on the market, sold it, and put my down payment down on an Indian Challenger on Black Friday in 2020. And I haven't looked back since. I absolutely love that bike, which you'll see in my other videos. And yeah, so been riding that ever since. No complaints whatsoever. But after I moved down here and became really good buddies with my new best buddy down here, Jeff Nolan, who you may also know as Road Rash on YouTube, which I will link in the description below to his channel. He has been off-roading pretty much his whole life, and I believe it was last year or the year before he got his Triumph Scrambler. And then he started his little YouTube channel, Scrambling with Road Rash. And in getting to know him, talking to him, and sneaking views on his channel from time to time, it got me an itch to try it myself. Fall 2021, I got this bad boy. Oop, hey, turn signal's still on. Glad I looked down. And it's a 2016 Scrambler 900. So he's got a XE 1200, I believe. And I almost got one of those myself, but when I went to go test drive it, it was just too big of a bike for me. I could barely get the kickstand up. Had trouble just standing up on it, sitting still. I'm not a short guy, I'm just under 6 feet tall, but as I said earlier, I got a lot of ankle problems. So prior to the move to Tennessee, I actually had, oh boy, I had 4 major surgeries, one each year. So I had both my feet and ankles, so one year, one the following year, completely torn apart and rebuilt. Then once those 2 were done, I went, hey, cool, everything's better now. I'm gonna go give snowboarding a try again, which I used to do. Went out one time on all new equipment and snapped my left tib and fib in half. Just shitty luck. And then the following year realized the foot and ankle rebuild on the right foot really wasn't all that great. You know, they did the best they could, but the damage is pretty severe, so I had a full ankle replacement put in. Last year was I turned 35, so already half done. So decided, like I said, now or never. So I got this bike. It's a lot lower than that XE that Jeff has, and lets me get out there and give this a go. Our first time out, I figured, I'm gonna go out with my buddy Jeff. He knows what he's doing. He's gonna take it easy on me. We're gonna go do the Redneck Dragon, as he calls it, which actually he should be finishing that video up this weekend, which I will also put a link somewhere below so you can see how that nightmare went. And I fell another, 4, 5, 6 times throughout the trail. And by the end of it, I broke off just about everything you could break off of this bike. I lost both, well, I didn't even have a mirror over here, still don't. Broke off this mirror, broke off both foot pegs, broke off my shifter knob, whole 9 yards. And like I said, I'll link down to that video if you want to see the live footage of that horrible experience. But again, hey, it was trial by fire. I mean, I did it. You know, I learned to stand up. I learned to do some of the tough stuff. And that's kind of the long version of what I'm doing with this YouTube channel. So again, it's going to be probably split 50-50, road bike versus off-road bike. But you know, as I've been doing research and trying to figure out how to ride these things, you know, I've noticed a lot of videos out there of people that have been doing it 10, 20, 30, 40 years. And, you know, their knowledge is definitely nice to have, but there's not a whole lot of people doing it from the ground up. So hopefully, you know, you can learn something from my mistakes, because there will be plenty. And, but yeah, so hopefully you'll learn. Hopefully I can inspire new people to give it a try. That's a nice little creek over there. And, you know, along the way, you'll get to see, oh, we are now in gravel. Oh, buddy. All right, we're going to shift down here. And, yeah, you'll see me screw up the bike. You'll see me screw up me. There's a truck. We are in the deep mountain roads, folks. You'll get to see the beautiful riding of Tennessee. This was maybe not the best idea. When I said I should turn around, I should have turned around. You know what? I'm going to do that now, because I have no idea where I am. Oh no, I'm good. I was just turning around because I have no idea where I'm at. I was trying to go to that blue whatever Royal, but I couldn't figure out how to get on the trails. Gotcha. Perfect, man. I appreciate it. Always good folks. Always good folks. Oh, all right, away we go. Yeah, so this channel is going to be 50-50 road, off-road. I'm even going to do some camping off the bike, which I've never done before. Jeff, good old Road Rash, and I are going to do the full 3-day Smoky Mountain 500 at some point this year, so you get to see that. And yeah, it's going to be good stuff. Like I said, hopefully I'm entertaining enough to keep you guys entertained. And you know, we'll see how this goes.
I may just be scared shitless and, you know, change my mind. The way I look at it is how I learned how to ride my motorcycle. You know, I go riding on the streets. Learning how to ride on the highway was a little freaky for the first year or two, so that's how I learned. I got a message from work, so I may need to go back. The only thing I can think of is it's that area, what it's going to be. You know, I started an Instagram for it, that's the other thing, trying to learn all the social needs. That's cool.
But, yeah, there's the highway. They said if we did the highway, we've gone too far. So I saw absolutely no trailheads like this, they were telling me. So maybe I'll come back here with the old Jeff Nolan Road Rash and try this again. But well, unless maybe that. I'm gonna flip around one more time, take a quick look. Oh shit, this is it. Holy crap, man, we passed this 2.5 hours ago. All right, well, I guess we're starting to ride. Holy shit. Yeah, so I don't quite know where we are on the map. I should probably pull over and figure that out. Oh shit, squirrely. You'll learn very quickly that when the back tire starts to slide, it scares the ever-loving hell out of me. Haven't quite got over that yet. Oh. But that's the point. Well, that's fucking ice. Yeah, I'm thinking. Oh shit. Yeah, we got trees and shit down. Ice. This is probably not the time to be doing this. So, at least now we know where it starts. Although this right here is a hell of a entrance, man. And right now I'm currently holding for dear life the brake because I'm going to start sliding backwards. And this is gonna fucking suck. Oh, I don't even know what to do here. I don't even know what to do here.
Oh, I should have just turned around and seen this other ice. Fucking hell. Alright. I could try to go up. I'm worried about my back tire spinning out. To then coast down. Holy shit!
Alright, I'm off the bike. You f***ing kickstand from hell. I don't think I could have picked a worse spot to stop.
Okay. Son of a bitch.
Holy shit, we did it. I got about 10 pounds of mud on my boot, on my tires. Holy f***, this was a horrible idea. Well, folks, that was enough of a nightmare for one day. Holy shit, man. And that's the Mr. Nick McFly show. Jesus.